So that dog, like why? It was quiet the whole time. Athlone is the area that we're in. Everywhere you go, there's people that have opened stores, colored-owned businesses. I think I've always just been very inspired by people deciding to open a takeaway restaurant. There's things that have been open for like 50 plus years now, and they started like, people were moved into this area during apartheid, and they made it their home. They made it a new home where they were moved to. And I feel like I've taken a lot of that inspiration just into my own life and work as well, because I'm so inspired by my own environment, but that way of thinking, I take it everywhere I go. So I just try to always remember the streets that made me, I guess. I feel like sometimes I was just placed here to document real people at the end of the day. So if I didn't have that connection to real people, I feel like my work would be very boring and dry. I think I'm good, man.
Brock was meant to represent people that are seen as the outcast, as the rebels of the society, as the misfits of the society. And I feel like it just sort of like became that. It just sort of became, like I said, it was meant to be the beacon of hope. And I feel like just inspire people to say, oh, listen, if ever they can do it, I mean, why can't I? I feel like that's what it just became.
Frank in his prime, watch me fly to the moon. She said the flower smell better in the middle of June. I believe it. You ever seen a nigga ride the news? Candy paint, let the seas like the sky's the roof.
So I feel like what happened is that we saw a lack of representation for people that came from where we come from, people that look like us, specifically the people of color. Then we sort of like took it upon ourselves to sort of be the beacon of hope, to be the ones to carry the torch, to be the ones to sort of like lead that generation. As much as it was tough, people around me are making it at least possible to achieve certain things that might have been deemed to be impossible. Individualism is everything, especially nowadays. For me, the thing is with the proper, it's not just like a collective of friends that link up during the day and then at night all go separate ways. We are like, as much as we are not biological brothers, we are like a family, we're like actual brothers. And I feel like we be like sort of been through different points of life together. As much as you get to a point where you need to be by yourself, I think you'll still always carry the progress with you.
It's gonna give you, man. Yeah. We're good.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, we're home.
Are the boots showing? I'm gonna just put them this side. I'm gonna just play around with it, see where I put it.
Okay, cool.
Like everything originated from football, cause that was my first love. Obviously aside from my family and that, but it was the first thing that I knew I wanted to be. And because of that, it was just like, it translated to like me believing in myself more, like, okay, I'm good at this, so why don't I just embrace it like fully? Like, don't hold back in what I believe in, just embrace what I love. And like, from that, it translated to everything, like modeling. For example, when I started, my people didn't think, because I left modeling, I left D-ski for modeling, right? And the people that knew me as a soccer player couldn't believe that I left something I'm so good at to start this. And they didn't really think I could do it. I believe in myself so much that like, I won't let another man that doesn't do what I do or doesn't even know me fully tell me I can't do it, you see? So it translated like that, like I just strongly believe in myself. Like I strongly believe whatever I put my mind to, I can do it. It may not be now, but it's gonna happen either way. Yeah, so that's where everything originates, young prodigy. For that, like when I started this, I believe that there were so many people that also wanted to start this, but just didn't know how. Or maybe they're just not that confident in who they are, you see? And I want to translate that, like tell these men, like tell people my age, people younger than me, people older than me, doesn't matter. Like, bro, you can do it, bro. Like, just gotta believe in yourself. So that's why I call myself a prodigy. Like, I'm like paving the way for the Bruels that want to do it too, you know? Like, yeah, man, you can do it.
Where the hell these 12 volties looking healthy, or I feel like Balotelli, cause it's nothing you can tell me. You won't reach me on my selling pussy. I'm supposed to find a queen, but they selling pussy. Money out here, I'm going for the kill.
I can show them better than I can tell them.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm not just one thing, you know. I come from South Africa. We have different cultures, different languages, you know. You can maybe even switch languages in the music. It's just like I don't like to be put in a box. So I like that as my, as you said, my DNA. That should be what people know me for. As simple as could be, just what I go through and me trying to be relatable to people. To me, it's also important for me to also be myself, because I grew up English, you know what I mean? I grew up Afrikaans too, but English is my home language. So that's why I feel more comfortable in, that's why I feel natural in when I'm recording. You know, I've attempted to make Afrikaans songs, and I just think English just fits better with me, but it's also very important to show people that I'm also not allowing Afrikaans to be in my songs. Maybe I'll say one Afrikaans word now and then, or get like a person like Ziggy to come on a song and be like speak Afrikaans fully.
HH.
Yeah.
Which
HH?
went to HH too.
I'm from Makessa, bro.
You from Makessa? Hi, boy. That's real.
That's real as hell.
That's fucking
this
real.
Nigga's from Makessa.
That's real as fuck. That's real as fuck, bro.
What do you say to people who don't dare to launch their own brand?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's not too bad. It's actually really nice.
So in our factory we employ only local women that come from a Jewish background. And a lot of them come in from the Cape Flats. So one thing about having a manufacturer here is that it's supporting sort of the local economy, and also helping people who may not be able to do high-paying jobs. We can give them a job here and stuff like that. We thought, oh, how can we make, because also our big thing for us is being inclusive. Want to be the most inclusive brand inside the Cape Town as possible. So everything we do, we try to find a way to include those that are either disadvantaged or those that feel left out. So we thought, oh, instead of just having another environment just filled with males, let's get it filled with ladies that maybe don't have much or want to feel included in something.
my family is very like conservative. We're not creatives, you know? In my family, the perfect life is finishing school, getting to uni, you get a job at 9 to 5, you start a family, and that's your life. And then for me, the youngest, also being the youngest was a lot of pressure because like there's a lot of expectations on you. And yeah, bro, because for the longest time, my parents were very supportive. In the late stage, they were very supportive, but it wasn't always like that. You have to convince them that I'm not gonna go to uni because I want to take photos. It's like, it doesn't make sense. But then you get to a point where they see your work and they're like, you know what, man, like, it's not what we thought you were gonna do, but you love it and you put in your best. So like, and like, you have our blessings, do your thing. And that was a long journey, but we finally got to it. And I'm happy about that. Obviously, you want your parents to see you at the stage where you've made it. And I'm not there yet. And that's one thing that I'm really working on, not to prove them wrong, but just for me. To be like, okay, like, look guys, I'm successful, I've done this and this, you know what I mean? So, but we're getting there, we're getting there.